everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Chelsea's Tarot Readings. I'm Chelsea, obviously. For today's pick a card, it's going to be, why am I here during this lifetime? What's your life purpose, as well as what lessons are you meant to learn? Maybe from past lives. So I just figured this would be a really cool idea for a reading, and you guys can get more insight. So I did 4 piles for this reading. This is pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Choose the one that you are drawn to, as that is your pile. Always use your intuition when watching these kinds of videos. If you enjoy this and it resonates and it sounds like your life purpose, then please give a big thumbs up. It helps so much. And leave a comment, leave a video topic suggestion, and if you would like to book a more personal reading where we can really get in depth about your questions, you can go to the link on your screen now. It's very, very easy to book. But yeah, without further ado, I really hope this resonates for you all. Let's get right into it. Group 1. So we have heart chakra vibes. When I first laid these oracle cards out, you get the gist right away. Well, I got the sense that you all have a deep knowing, and you're meant to express this wisdom through writing, through public speaking, things of that nature. So we'll start with Kurt Cobain, which I love. I love this effing card. You guys are so lucky. This is amazing because this guy was actually, even though he had a lot of issues, he also was a very, he wasn't afraid to be himself, and he was a supporter of gay rights and different kinds of movements that weren't really supported by the society in the 90s. You know, it was just kind of like, that's when we first started. But yeah, so we have his attitude as being, we're all in this mess together, so we may as well make some noise. And lifestyle to live by for Kurt, don't become your own tribute band. And inspiration, you can't buy teen spirit. So then we have deep knowing. So again, you guys have a lot of wisdom. It's also shown here because the inner queen, even if you're a male, I feel you harness a lot of feminine energy. And with that obviously comes a lot of wisdom, and you do have a deep knowing. You have a greater understanding, I feel, of the universe than most average people do, for sure. Then right here again, we have share your voice. You guys are meant to share your opinions on things. You're meant to express yourselves through any form of art that's going to allow you to actually share your voice and get your opinion out there. Write a book, that kind of thing. Either way, you were just meant to do something where it really shows where your mind is coming from, because again, you hold a lot of wisdom. It's important that you share this wisdom with others, because we all learn from each other, and we all are meant to be here for a reason, and you guys are just very wise people. So journey, yep. So we have a long journey here. 6 of air, nice. Ace of air, really nice. Look at it. You guys are really intellectual. So this shows me, and it actually comes up in a couple of these cards, that you have a good balance between your scientific mind, if you get what I'm saying. You understand, your logical mind, but maybe for a lot of you, you are actually interested in the science field, but as well as really spiritual. That's what I get, because you're very highly intellectual and you have a good balance of both worlds, 6 of air, again, it talks about 6 is really remind me of balance, and the fact that again we have so much air, and look at, we have wisdom again. Very wise. I mean, honestly, you're really just meant to be on this journey, share your wisdom with others you come across, learn new things, because the more you're learning, the more wiser you're becoming, essentially. So again, it's like always being on that journey of bettering yourself as a person. In union, I feel union really was next to wisdom when this came out, which, by the way, you know, these are major arcana right here within this deck. I love this deck. I really haven't used it in a while. But wisdom and union, for a lot of you, actually, you have a lot of wisdom when it comes to unions. And maybe you're being really called to express this with others in this lifetime, definitely. Very beautiful. So that was pile 1. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hello, those of you who chose pile 2. So already we have Goddess Lakshmi here with her golden grace. I really wanted to point that out right away. You guys harness very strong feminine energy and power, and I already get that. You were meant to kind of be in this lifetime, and this is said in a couple of these cards, because there's good karma that's meant to come to you. I feel maybe within your past life, all of the good karma that you've cultivated, in a sense, really didn't come to fruition in that lifetime, if that makes sense. So let's get right into it. This is Kate Bush, very feminine figure. Her attitude was, I think this was like the 1950s. She's in England, I believe. Attitude, never let go of mystery. Lifestyle, cultivate nostalgia for what never was. And inspiration. The arrows of desire are sometimes dipped in poison. Smart. So this tells me, again, really good intuition. And that's not surprising because we have 2 here. Very balanced feminine energy. This is really needed within this world. We really need individuals who are actual good-hearted people. There are too many people in this world that have negative intentions, that kind of thing. Her golden grace, this is Crystal Goddesses 888. Again, very, I feel like high up soul family type of thing. Again, like you have ultimate grace. I feel you do everything with purpose, essentially. However, we do have don't dim to fit in. This is telling me also for a life purpose, maybe to teach others to not dim themselves, because maybe you have done this, or for some of you could be currently doing this. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in with those around you or your peers? Like, kind of think of that. What are you doing to manifest this? And for others, I mean, for all, actually, it's like teaching others to kind of learn from that, to not dim themselves and like not express themselves. Because, and again, I also feel you are meant to receive, because with yin, it's about receiving blessings. So good, again, good karma, I feel. So let's see our tarot. We have 7 of Fire, which again talks about trusting intuition. Queen of Fire, oh, much love. Again, feminine. The Child, very feminine. And another 2 of Water. So with 7 of Fire and Queen of Fire, not only do you have a lot of passionate feminine energy, you also have very fiery to you as well. Like you're a very go-getter type of person. The Child tells me, again, you guys very much heal others, I feel, through your caringness. Again, you feel you care about a lot of people, maybe even people who you don't know very well. I feel a lot of you have this childlike aspect to you as well that makes others feel comfortable. but this is really like being able to heal, and as well as maybe you're meant to influence a lot of children, like be in their lives and be a positive role model. Then we have Two of Water. So again, this is saying like balancing, helping to balance others' lives, and you're a very intimate individual. Like you understand not just the physical sense of things, but as well as the like emotional and yeah, like intimacy. That's really what I want to say. But it's all very like emotionally balanced. And again, you're here to also help others, I feel, be emotionally balanced. Because you guys are very, very powerful people, especially with Goddess Lakshmi kind of showing up for you. All right. So that was pile 2. I hope you all enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give this a big thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So I wanted to point out, this is crazy how intuition works. It's crazy how tarot works, and it's just so crazy. Anyways, when I saw your crystal, obviously I kind of got right away that most of you who chose this file were going to have a high sense of masculine energy. So even if you have feminine, for my femmes watching, you also have high masculine. So it's like a really great balance between the both. But it's funny how I was like looking and I was like, this is definitely gonna be my like masculine group. I knew it. That's crazy because Yang came out. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's crazy. Look at it. It fits. So we'll start with Debbie Harry. Again, she's very like known for being like, she definitely has had very masculine and feminine. Hers was very, very balanced. She was in a rock band, I believe, in the 1970s. Her attitude is fools mistake their flesh for plastic. Living by what she lives by, it's not enough to be beautiful. You need to know how to be beautiful. And inspiration being stay open to new things and you will never stagnate. So again, very persevering energy. This is what I get from this group. You guys are, I feel I'm getting really great role models when it comes to the physical world as well as the spiritual. But for a lot of you, I just get like again, really great sense of role models, and to bring this kind of realistic yang energy and this go-getter, like very passionate, again, perseverant. I have authentic voice as well. So someone, again, who's not afraid to speak up, say their opinion, probably my extroverts, but really, and like, again, not afraid to say what they really think. This also tells me, again, you guys are realists. So even if you might be, for a lot of you, in touch with your spiritual side, I feel you're also realists. At the same time, we have no. And this card's telling me, wait, pause, say no. For a lot of you, this could be a direct message for it, but overall, maybe not, because I kind of just get with this card that you're not afraid to tell people no. You're not afraid to, again, be real with people. And if they're like, do you think I'm gonna get this job, or do you think I'm gonna, I don't know, like, I don't want to say something like it sounds rude, actually, because I don't mean to say rude. I'm just saying, like, you guys are very honest, which is great. That's what the world really needs. We need people that aren't afraid to be honest. Let's see for our other cards. Body and mind. Yup. Okay. See, very good balance between the body and the mind. There we go. Yup. Okay. Persevering, passion, movement, and abundance. Okay. So your life purpose. Your life purpose, again, has a lot to do with how you connect your body with your mind. Because this is also air energy. again, you're all very intelligent as well, because very intelligent, exceptionally intelligent, because we have air energy here, and along with abundance as well. So you're definitely here to, again, show others what hard work and what perseverance will get you. It will get you abundance. I feel, again, you're here to kind of show people that. Then we also have the Maiden, which I already kind of said a little about. But yeah, following your dreams, discovering your passions, focusing on self-discovery. Again, a lot of you are also very independent, but you have a really good balance of your body and your mind, and this ultimately will lead you to abundance if it actually hasn't already. I feel just your attitude will manifest what it is you really want. So yeah, I love this. That was pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. You who chose the 4th pile or Fool's Gold. Love it. Okay. So again, I want to point out, I loved all these piles. I loved all these cards that came out. They all made sense. They all were connected in some way. And a lot of you who watch this really have such a great life purpose for you. Really great paths that you guys have chosen. So with that being said, we'll start. So I love this for your, I pulled a musician card, and we have Leonard Cohen. So he actually is a very great novelist as well as poet, I believe. His attitude when it comes to art, all that matters is telling your story well. A lot of you, maybe some of you chose 3 as well, because you're meant to, I feel, document your life, or maybe write a novel. Maybe you've been drawn to that lately. I know I have. His life motto would be travel lightly through the darkness. I love that. And then excuse me, inspiration would be learn to live in the intervals between events. So again, I want to point out, very wise. He came up with the song Hallelujah that is very big in today's age. Even he passed away in 2016. Rest in peace, Leonard. But very, very beautiful. And I really respect novelists as well. I really enjoy a good book, and I want to write one myself, actually. So I find that inspiring. So we also have Treasure Island. Again, this talks about seeking abundance through manifestation, and that's what you're meant to do. You all are going to be great, I feel, role models when it comes to the art of manifestation. Basically achieving abundance through good karma, and again, like really manifesting and making sure that you get to where you need to be, as well as personal and I feel even financial fulfillment. I love this. We have Archangel Michael, the Vision. You guys, again, you're meant to be here because you have a strong vision. What else can I get? Again, it's like you're just meant to write about your life, I feel, because you're probably, for some, like for a lot of you, could be very influential. And also we have break the chain, ancestral patterns. So also with this card, I get you're meant to be here and break the chain that has been repeating in your family for quite some time. It's time for you. You were kind of really meant to be here to break that, because I feel a lot of you notice too that, you know, you're very different from your family. You have a vision, and this vision that you have, again, will, I feel, helps you manifest, again, what it is you want. So let's get to the tarot cards, which we have the Scribe. Oh, I love non-bias. So the Scribe is essentially like the Sage, which I like to compare the two. I actually thought of the Sage when the Scribe card came out. But unlike the Sage, the Scribe is not biased. And I feel for a lot of you, this is great, because I feel you are very open to learning new things, and I feel you're really learning how to view everyone's perspective and see things maybe from a higher viewpoint. I feel you have great you're just very flexible, and again, you're learning to not be biased. And it's something, again, that's very influential, because it's even higher than the Sage. So also you have great wisdom. Not to say that the Sage obviously isn't amazing, because he is. I'm just saying, like, the only difference is that the Scribe really is truly non-biased. So it's amazing, actually. I really like that energy. 5 of Water, and then followed by the Love card. That's actually really good, because I had a feeling the 5 of Water was gonna come out in this reading, because I did see it, and I always say that the card that ends up coming out, I will end up seeing. But this tells me that I feel, again, you coming from loss, coming from not a lot of hope, maybe growing up, and maybe in your life you've been disappointed a lot. However, you've learned to kind of overcome this through love, maybe loving others and forgiving others for what they've done to you, loving unconditionally, I feel, and also loving yourself. I feel, again, this is saying like life purpose, definitely to spread love. You guys are very loving beings. I can definitely see it here. Very good people, for sure. And also with the Ace of Fire, very passionate, and it kind of goes with breaking your ancestral patterns, because it talks about a new path, but a path that leads to greatness, and a path that leads to like happiness. It's the path that you're meant to be on, essentially. Yeah, I mean, that's really what it's saying. But it's good that I feel you learned through love and you overcame such disappointment. Because again, even this is great for others to see. And again, even helping others through love and sharing wisdom, trying to really be, again, non-biased towards others. And this is also, I want to point out, this is air. So yeah, very wise. So you guys have air. Not saying like you have air in your chart. Oh, oops, my moon fell. You might have air in your chart, obviously, but I'm saying, like, you know, just very wise. I love it. You guys are also very passionate. You're meant to kind of keep starting new things, because learning more. So yeah, I really love it. That was pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give a big like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.